Good morning, students. Welcome to the next session of your computer course classes. Today, we will be starting with chapter number 7, Introduction to Scratch. Before starting with with the chapter, I would like to discuss about the programming language, a language that a computer understand is called a programming language. That is, the instruction or the command which we have given to the computer to complete a task or process. Such instructions are given in programming language, that is, a language understood by the computer to perform the task. There are several programming languages. Scratch is an example of such programming language. So in this chapter, we are going to study about Scratch, that is a programming language, how we can use them, how we can put the codes or you can say the instructions together so that the sprite or the action performing entity will perform the action on the basis of the instruction or the command given. So it is a programming language. The instructions which you will give is being understood by the computer and the action is being performed by the sprite. We have done this chapter, but as after the examination we are starting it, that's why we are starting it again fresh. Scratch has been created to help help children understanding the basics of computer programming. It is being developed keeping in mind so that the children can understand the basics of computer programming. So you can be learning computer programming from a very young age. It is easy to learn and easy to use. It can be used to create games, draw pictures, make presentations, and so on. Scratch can be used to create games, it can be used to draw pictures and make presentation, and it has many vast application area. It is compatible with Windows, Mac OS and Linux operating system. It is compatible means it is available on different operating system like Windows, Mac OS and Linux operating system. Scratch was developed by Lifelong Kindergarten Group at MIT Media Lab. This company has developed the Scratch and it is available free of cost on Google. So let's say how we can start the Scratch. To start Scratch, follow the steps. Click on the dash icon. A search bar will appear. Type Scratch in it. Click on the Scratch icon. It will open the main Scratch window. Let's do it. I have installed Scratch on the desktop itself. As you can see, Scratch is being uploading and the window has been appeared in front of you. The block palettes, the script area, stage, sprite and the different tabs. Parts of the Scratch window. There might be little bit difference between the Scratch which we are seeing on the uh, desktop and what we are using on the laptop. The reason is I'm using just a the latest version of the Scratch, the Scratch 7.0 is not available right now. Uh, it has been updated or upgraded to Scratch 7.3, which I am using right now. So the Scratch window consists of different parts, that is the block palette, the script area, sprite, stage. Now we will study one by one about them. Sprite. A sprite is a small cartoon character present on the stage of the Scratch window. Scratch has many built-in sprites that you can add or remove. It is used to perform all actions in Scratch program. The default sprite is in Scratch is the cat. That is, sprite is a small cartoon character. Whatever instructions or whatever command you are implying, it will affected or it will be performed by this cartoon character or the sprite. Let's say I have taken move 10 steps. So this instruction will be followed by this cartoon character. By default, cat is the cartoon character which when you will open the program, the first sprite or the by default sprite which will be present on your screen is the cat. We can have different inbuilt sprite. As you can see, there are different sprites available on the screen, but by default, when you open up this program, by default, the sprite which will be available is cat. You can change as per your need. Stage. The white area on which a sprite is seen is called stage. The sprite moves and performs all action on the stage. The stage is the area where you can see the result. The white area, this is the white area which we are talking about, on which the sprite will move or will perform the actions. Block palettes. The block palette contains 8 different block menus that further contain many blocks. Clicking on a specific block menu display the block list available in it. The block menus can be differentiated from each other by their name and color. The blocks are dragged and placed one after the other to make the sprite work. These are the block palettes we are talking about. We have 9 block palettes with different name and different color. Motion block palette contains these instructions. So look contains other instructions. Sound will have other. That means each and every block palette have their own set of blocks which are being used one another to make the sprite move. As you can see, the sprite is evaluating or following the blocks which I have connected with each other